Tooltip is still there. That tip is still there. So I'm going to pick that up, press T a couple of times to turn it around, put it down again, hopefully it'll go. No? Okay. The clock tells me it is 7:21 in the morning. The mayor's office does not open until 9. I've got some mail though, that's nice. From Town Hall. We've got some ruins. I will cover those shortly. So, how to kill time before the office opens? Well, let's gather and chop. I don't want to use too much stamina. Aha! Level up. And I'm going to fill out. I've got 2 of 5. I'm going to get 5 of 5 before I put anything into anything else. Have a look at my EXP points now. 44. Thank you very much. That's going to continue going up, and you get EXP points for all sorts of things. But I can see on my mini-map a little star. And there's the mayor with the 3 dots.
Welcome, welcome! You must be the new builder.
I'm here to register my workshop.
Very well. What is...
Now, shall I go fun, homestead, ye olde shop, or shall I go dark Victorian? Dark Victorian.
Nice
Got my builder's
name.
license.
There.
Thank you.
Also, we're going to have a fire...
Yes, there are fireside meetings. You don't have to go to them. They're not at fireside, they're actually here. It can be useful to go to them. You sometimes get pumpkin pie, which is a useful resource, especially early game. But you don't have to. You get a letter the next day.
You're now a bona fide workshop owner. Let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshop commissions every day on the board, over there.
Yep, there. That's where we get the commissions.
Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of the workshops every week listed on the wall behind me.
There.
There are other workshops in Portia?
Oh yes, adding yours, there will be 5 workshops in our jurisdiction. Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating, which is listed on your license. The higher your rating, the higher quality the commissions you can get. But don't worry, if you have your father's work ethic, you'll be #1 in no time. Once you're done with your orders, you can pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person who commissioned you. Builders make most of their money from doing commissions through the Commerce Guild. But some just build items and sell directly to the market. That's fairly lucrative as well. Anyway, since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Playing favorites, are we?
Higgins, you already took one today.
There are never too many commissions. Good day.
That's Runt. He's the owner of the current #1 workshop. Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things. Well, I'm sorry. That was our last one today.
Hey, Perez! I've got a job for you.
Or not. What is it, Arlo?
We're looking to build a bridge to Ambro...
So the mayor finally put up the money?
Yeah, he figured that place could be a real tourist attraction. What with...
Check your pa's workshop handbook to see if he has a bridge diagram in there. Also, and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you'll probably need to dive into the abandoned ruins to gather materials.
So, what have we learned? We get commissions from here. I think we can probably pick one up straight away, but we don't have the ability to make any of them because we haven't got the equipment yet. And this is the workshop ranking. We are at the bottom with 30 points. Higgins is at the top with 5,281. Now, it is well worth coming in first and second and third, actually, every month. 4,000 goals, 10 data discs, which we will discuss, and moving up 7,000, 10,000 extra rewards. So the more reputation points you get, the better. And if we look at this, this tells us the goals you get, the experience you get, the reputation points you get, and the relationship points with the person who's ordered it. So, that in mind, we have been given our first commission, which is to build a bridge. So we are going to now find out a little bit more about how this works. You can see on the right hand side there, place the bridge head, place the bridge body. If you press L, you can also bring up the complete missions list, and you'll get more down here. You get several concurrent missions at the same time. We will get 150 reputation points, 1,000 experience, yeah, 1,800 goals, sounds pretty good, yeah? So we need 2 bridge heads and 1 bridge body. Easy peasy, right? Let's have a look at what we need. Wooden bridge head. Copper pipe times 3. How do we make them? We make them from copper bars, which we smelt in a furnace from copper ore. And that has to be made from a grinder. We don't have a grinder, we've only got a little furnace. We need 5 hardwood planks from a civil cutter, and we don't have a civil cutter. And we need hardwood to feed into that civil cutter. The wooden bridge body, we're going to need 5 bronze plate from a civil cutter, made from bronze bars, which is made from copper and tin ore. We don't have any tin ore yet, and precious little copper ore. We're going to need stone brick times 12, and we're going to need 96 stone to get that. We've got to smelt it in a furnace. We do have the furnace. So we are going to have to build ourselves a grinder and a civil cutter. What do these need? So I'm looking at the left by instinct. A grinder needs old parts, which can be collected from the abandoned ruins, and a grinding stone. 2 grinding stones, which require 10 stone, and some copper bars, which require copper. And the civil cutter requires copper blades from a grinder. So we're going to have to build the grinder first. Copper bars from copper ore, stone, brick from stone. So we have got a lot of stuff to collect. A lot of stuff to collect before we can start doing anything. We've got to first build a grinder. So let's get the grinder diagram up. Old parts, copper bar, grinding stone. So we need old parts, copper ore, and grinding stone, or copper bar. Let's put our furnace down, because this is what we are going to use to turn ore into bars. It takes wood as a fuel, so let's refuel it. That is going to last for 20 hours. 20 wood will last for 20 hours. I would like to make copper bars, but I don't have enough copper ore. And I smashed a fair few stones and only got 2 copper ore. So I'm going to go to the place where I can get more copper ore, and that is Abandoned Ruins number 1.
Hey there.
Yep.
Alrighty, let me explain this. When you enter, I'll give you this one beside me. Okay, I'm done.
So I've skipped the cutscene where it's explained to you. I'm going to do the explaining. This is an abandoned ruins. The mythology in this game is it's post-apocalyptic, a few hundred years after an apocalypse caused by technology. These are abandoned ruins. You can get all sorts of useful stuff in there. You have to pay for a weekly pass. You can get ores, and you can get old bits of machinery like old parts. You can get data disks, and you can get things called relics. We're going to be covering all of those, but for now let's focus on ore. Ore and stone, which is what we need. You get a jetpack when you come in. Press space to fly. I'm going to select the pickaxe. You also get given a relic scanner. Press F to activate that. And that shows you little yellow blobs which you can dig down and get stuff from. Let me just demonstrate that. We've no idea what this is, so I'm just going to dig down and get it. Digging vertically down is easy. You can always get back. I'm going to have to go... I've got an eyeglass. That's useful for building some stuff. Space to get up and out. I am actually looking mainly for copper ore. And that is this colour, this kind of brownish green. I'm going to see if there's any relics, so I can dig down and just get a... well, an item of interest. It might not be a relic. That is sand. So I'm going to dig down in the copper instead. Then maybe I'll dig across. No, that's in the sand. What else can I get that might be through copper? There we go. Keep your eye on slot number 4 there, the copper ore. I'm just going to be trying to collect as much of that as I can to start making those copper bars. And this is a parts box, I can tell, because it's, well, it would be rectangular. This often contains old parts and other useful building materials. Old parts +3? Fantastic! I only need 2 for the stuff I'm building at the moment, so that was lucky. The bigger the dot, the closer the thing is. I still want to go through copper, so I'll head for that one next. I can come back to the copper after I collect this, whatever it is. Hey, another box. More old parts. But it's a method of, well, powering stuff. I've left the ore. And I don't want to leave the ore. I am going to need a lot of stone as well, though. So it's probably worth collecting some more stone. Hey, level up. We all know what we're going for. How many EXP now? 46 per hit. Which is going to make getting the next level a lot quicker. How many XP until the next level? 3,820. It'll come. And it'll come surprisingly quickly. I am going to stop now and try and get some stone. I think that's stone, actually. Stone it is, yes. Because stone I can use to make stone stools. And then I can perhaps make another furnace. And then I can have 2 furnaces running at the same time. Am I going to make it? Yes! A tennis racket. A broadly useless thing. It's only used for one mission that I know of, or that I can remember. So M for map, and then E to move to the ruin entrances. So if you dig yourself into a maze, it's very easy to get out again. So I've got enough stuff to start my journey. I wish I had a bit more stamina, just to chop some more wood. So how much money do I have? 20 gols. Let's just check and see what's available. This shop here, 48 gols. Can't afford that, so it's moved 38, 62, 143. Yeah, I can't afford anything there. Maybe I can afford to dine in. There's a handy little place here where you can dine. And how many goals have I got? 20. So I could afford a vegetable salad and one of them, which would give me 50 stamina. I'm okay with that. That gives me some more experience points today. It does, however, mean I've got 0 goals. You don't ever have to buy anything in My Time at Portia. Well, there are some things... No, that's not true. In the early game, you never have to buy things at My Time in Portia. So you can go down to a 0 balance if you need to. So, old parts. I've got the old parts for that. I'm going to press I to bring up my inventory. There's the old parts. Bring them down to there and select them, and then I can put them on. Then I need grinding stone, which has to be built from over here and uses stone. Because that item is on my assembly platform, it appears here. I have 0, I need 2, I can make a maximum of 5. And that just puts it into my inventory instantly from that table. So I'm going to take the grinding stone and put it on as well. And now I need copper bars. I already refueled this, and I'm going to tell it to go ahead and make me 10 copper bars, which will take 1 day and 1 hour. I'm also going to need some stone brick. So it might be advantageous, actually, to just cancel this and instead create another stone furnace, which I need wood and a stone stool, if memory serves. So I'm going to retrieve that and pop it down next to his buddy there. I've only got 2 wood, but I did replenish my stamina, so I can go and get some more wood and then set that off to be doing stone bricks. So I'm making stone bricks and copper bars simultaneously, which will reduce the total time I need. Can I cut that? I can. Wonder how much wood this will give me. I've got 14 and it's giving me another 14. So chopping that gave me as much as all those bushes, I guess. And you know the rule, use all your stamina. I'm not going to bother to go and find stone because I've got the wood here. I'm going to need the wood. It's fine. And stone is easier to gather. 0 stamina, no point to continue. Stone is easier to gather from the mines, at least in the early game. So we're going to refuel you and ask you to make us some stone brick. Except I've used all my stone. Oh no! So you know what? I'll just ask him to make some. No, it's not bronze bar. Do I need bronze bar for anything? Civil cutter, copper bar. I am going to need some bronze plate, but not for a while. Grinder bronze. So bronze is my first priority. I'm going to need 3 for that. And 4 for that. So 7. But because copper bars only take 2 hours 30 minutes, I should have enough copper bars from there at some point tomorrow. So I'll leave the bronze bars to run. Future proofing. I like the way I think. In the meantime, I am going to get a wooden storage so that I can start to keep stuff in it. As you can see, I've only got slots for 4 more things. You don't lose stuff, it just lies around until you can gather it, but it's much better to have a free inventory. There's another advantage to it as well. I'm right-clicking to put all this stuff away. Oh, plant fibre I'm getting from chopping down trees as well as tree sap. Marble I'm getting from stone. So you don't just get stone and wood, you do get other resources as well. I'm putting everything that can be used for building stuff into here. Apart from the stuff I actually need to affix to something myself. And I'll tell you for why. Because you can go over here to this workshop and it will recognize that wood I've just put away. It can use it. You don't have to get it out of storage. If it's in a storage box, it can be used from over here. And it can be used from over here in the furnaces. Cannot be used from over here. So let's get our grinder up, because that's the first thing we are going to build. I've got the grinding stone. What else do I need? Copper bar and old parts. So I shouldn't have put the old parts away, should I? Hey ho. Tomorrow morning I should have 3 copper bars, because these continue overnight. I've got 1 now, as you can see. And tomorrow I should have 3. So I've used all my stamina, my very limited supply of stamina. Not much point me sticking around. I'm going to take my certificate and put it on a wall. A successful day. Mission accomplished. Good. Now, I rest.